Hello, this is our first US8GO best list. This one is 10 best Sith Lords. I hope you like it. Well, here we go. Let's start. Starting off, we have Darth Krayt. He's from the Legends universe. He started as Asherad Het, a Tusken Raider, with his father, who was a Jedi exile. He joined the Jedi Order. His master was Ki-Adi-Mundi. Then, during a battle with a bounty hunter, Aurra Sing, he let his anger control him and almost killed her. He later learned to control his anger. He survived Order 66 and returned to Tatooine, then became a bounty hunter and later learned secrets of the Sith and was captured by Yuzang Vong. He was experimented on but escaped and raised a Sith army which he used to take over the galaxy until he was killed by his hand, Darth Warlock. He resurrected himself and tried to retake the galaxy but died when Cade Skywalker crashed his ship into the sun. He was an excellent duelist and was powerful in the Force. Ninth is Darth Plagueis. He's from both Legends and Canon. Plagueis was born to a wealthy man who gave him to the Sith Lord Darth Tenebris, who he killed. He took a young aristocrat named Sheev Palpatine as his apprentice. Plagueis was able to use the Force to save people from death or create life. One of the times he tried this, he created Anakin Skywalker. In canon, not much is known about Plagueis. Eighth is Marka Ragnos. He's from the Legends universe. Marka Ragnos is a descendant of an original Sith. He led the Sith Empire to its golden age until 5000 BBY, when he died. His Force spirit has appeared twice to pick new rulers of the Sith Empire. He was once resurrected by Tavion Axmis but was defeated. He is often considered one of the best duelsmen in Sith history. Seventh is Darth Bane. He's both from Legends and Canon. Darth Bane was a Sith Lord 1,000 years before the Clone Wars. He was the last remaining Sith after the Jedi defeated them. He decided to preserve the Order by creating the Rule of Two, which states there can only be two Sith at one time, a Master and Apprentice. He ended up being killed by Jedi who falsely believed he was the last Sith. His apprentice ended up carrying on the legacy. Number 6 is Darth Nihilus. He's from Legend. Nihilus had lost everything during the Mandalorian Wars and almost died when a super weapon hit Malachor 5. He felt an empty hunger until force draining the life force of another survivor which temporarily helped. He decided to keep draining, which also enhanced his power. He raised a Sith fleet to help destroy the Jedi, which was destroyed along with him on Telos 5. Number 5 is Darth Vader. He's from both Legends and Canon. Probably know this story, but I'll tell you anyway. Anakin Skywalker was conceived by the Force. He was trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi and fell in love with Padme Amidala, who he married. He took Ahsoka Tano as his Jedi apprentice until she was wrongly convicted and left the Jedi. He turned to the dark side to save his wife from death, but was badly injured by Obi-Wan in the process. He gained a metal suit and joined the Galactic Empire. He was eventually saved by his son Luke and brought the end to the Sith and balance to the Force. Fourth, we have Exar Kun. He's from Legends. Exar Kun was a Jedi who traveled to Onderon, finding the spirit of Sith Lord Freedon Nad, who guided him to Korriban and Yavin 4. He learned Sith alchemy and gained an army of Massassi. He returned to Onderon, where the spirit of Marka Ragnos declared him the Dark Lord and Ula Queldroma the apprentice. He attacked the Republic, but lost in a last-ditch effort to save himself. His spirit was trapped in the temple, where he was awoken and killed by Luke Skywalker's new Jedi Order Academy students. Number 3 is Darth Revan. He is also from Legends. Revan was a Jedi Knight who trained with his friend Alec. The two were a formidable force. When the Jedi would not fight the Mandalorian Neo-Crusaders, Revan went with like-minded Jedi to fight them. Afterwards, he was turned to the dark side with Alec and led a Sith empire against the Jedi. Once he was captured by the Jedi, he was brainwashed, but he remembered who he was and defeated Alec, now known as Darth Malak. Afterwards, he encountered the Sith Emperor who imprisoned him, but he escaped and tried to eliminate the Sith Empire, but a Sith strike team was able to kill him. His spirit vanished into the Force, but his dark half stayed and started rebuilding his Sith Empire, but his light half re-merged, and they both ended up passing on to the Force. Number 2 is the Sith Emperor. He is from Legend. The Sith Emperor, also known as Lord Vitiate, was born on the planet Medrius. He discovered his Force abilities when he was 6 and took over his town at 13 he took over the whole planet and renamed it Nathema. He asked Marker Ragnos to be trained, but Ragnos granted him control of a Sith army to rule Nathema and named him Lord Vitiate. When the Sith were defeated, they fled to Nathema, where he then tunneled all their Force energy in the planet and its Force energy into himself, making him the most powerful person in the galaxy. He then tricked the Neo-Crusaders into attacking the Galactic Republic. When that failed, he set up his own Eternal Empire and used the Sith Empire to attack the Galactic Republic, which failed. He tried to take back the Eternal Empire throne after he lost it, but ended up being killed once and for all. Before the top pick, here's some honorable mentions. Number 1, Darth Sidious from Legends and Canon. Seriously, if he wasn't the best Sith, why would he be the main villain of Star Wars? Darth Sidious, born Chief Palpatine, was a senator from Naboo who trained as a Sith with Darth Plagueis, who was mentioned earlier. He rose up the Chancellor in the Galactic Republic and used his position to start a war known as the Clone Wars. He turned Jedi Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker, to the dark side as Darth Vader, who was mentioned earlier, and he set up the Galactic Empire. He built a Death Star and used it to destroy the planet Alderaan. When that was blown up, he built a second Death Star, which Darth Vader killed him on. In Legends, Gaki continued inhabiting clone bodies, but those were eventually destroyed. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any people you think should have been on the list, or should have been higher or lower, please say in the comments. Thanks.